D23. D23. It's pretty substantial delay to D23, I would say, because it got delayed by like a year, which that sucks.
Yeah, and they had to take into account the whole we do it every other year. So it's like 2020. There you go.
And this obviously means, everything that they were going to announce and show off has been delayed. That's the big takeaway with that. So it does line them up in an interesting position, though, where it's like, well, we got this whole outlet to show people what's coming up next, because in 2022, by the time we get there, we're in that position exactly where they were last time with Marvel Studios, where they didn't tell us Black Widow was happening, but we knew. And they came out and they were cheeky, being like, and Black Widow's happening. Then they dropped all those bombshells on us. By the time this comes out, all the shows they're currently getting ready to work on and working on will be out by then, and we'll have we do actually fully now have a slate. We have empty release dates for 2023 that we don't know what those films are. Yeah. In 2022, they can come out and be like, well, some of you knew we were shooting these, but hey, here's Fantastic Four, and here's whatever else we're working on, which does open them up to a pretty good, I guess, reintroduction to everything they have to bring out, because again, they'll have Avatar coming that year. The year after, they'll have Star Wars. It's a pretty good, I guess, delay. I mean, it's not a good delay, but it's good for them because it gives them a position. It's also 100 years of Disney at that point, which that's a good sort of celebration.
That's why they delayed it that long.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, we're not going to be ready by next year. It's easy just to delay it to a date we were going to do it in anyway.
Yep.
So hey, just put everything there. Hopefully next year, like San Diego is fine. I know LA is trying to do a Comic Con in person this year, and it's just like you dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like we're not going to know anything next year. We absolutely will know a ton of stuff next year because they have to announce things are going to start. They can't just hold everything off.
Of course. I mean, there'll be the one thing that starts production, and we'll know about it as nerds. We'll have set photos just like Black Widow, but the mass populace will not be aware of it until it's announced and makes it to the big headlines of, your local news that are like, oh, look, they announced all this, and people get shocked. I mean, Star Wars, next year, Star Wars Celebration, which was delayed from this year, they'll probably announce what's happening. At D23, they'll announce, the cast and release date, or, official title or something. So,
yeah.
It's a smart way for them to handle how the information is going to get controlled by them, because, again, it's their big outlet, their big show. They can really lay out the future of everything. And
because I'm just trying to think. Hawkeye, as you said everything would be done. So Hawkeye would be done, Moon Knight would be done, Miss Marvel will clearly be out and done. She-Hulk, I'm not entirely sure when She-Hulk's filming. It'll more than likely be done by the time.
It'll definitely be out, yeah.
But by the hypothetical 21 San Diego, it'll be out, or D23, it'll be out. We'll have What If. We'll have seen stuff for Thor. Doctor Strange, I think, is supposed to start in early next year.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting there's so much stuff. There's 16 things in development at the minute. It's just the point is, are we going to have everything that they've currently got lined up done, or at least started by that point? Because do we then just announce? I think, is it going to be a Phase 5 thing, or are we still in Phase 4? Because at San Diego they said it was Phase 4, but then D23 happened, and hey, guess what? It was still Phase 4.
Mm-hmm.
So what's exactly what's going on here? Is Phase 4 just 1,000 things long? Or is it going to be Phase 5? Who knows? We'll find out in 2 years.
And that's kind of the thing, because there's so much that
There's just so much.
Yeah, exactly. There's just so much. That's the thing. There's a lot, and I'm looking at it right now. So for right now, if we look at 2022 and 2023, You got the October 7th, 2022, which is rumored to be the joint collaboration between Sony and Marvel. Okay. And then going into 2023, we have, this is just Marvel dates, February 17th, May 5th, July 28th, and November 3rd. Like,
So 4. Back to 4.
My assumption would be you announce Blade as one of those. You announce Guardians 3 as one of those. And who knows what else.
I'm convinced that movie's never going to happen.
Oh, same. Like,
Absolutely convinced.
It'll be like a decade between movies. Jesus.
Yeah. Get Old Man Quill. Why not?
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, it's unfortunate this is happening now. On the Star Wars front, Star Wars will be interesting because at that point, we'll have like 4 TV shows and nobody will know anything about what's happening with the movies. The movies are being scaled to one every other year by the sound of it. Maybe. We still don't know what's happening with those movies, who's involved, what's up with Kevin Feige's, Ryan Johnson's. It's...
As I say, we've got Johnson's, we've got Taikas, we've got Feige's. I know there's more than that. I just can't think of them right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm so disconnected from the Star Wars movies. It's like, oh, the shows are the thing, not the movies. No.
Yeah, the messaging on the like Star Wars projects is so weird. It's so weird.
Because we still got those 3 movie dates, didn't we?
Yeah.
That were we had no idea what they were for. So, I bet it was the Game of Thrones guys ones. Nope. Well, they're not there anymore, so it's not going to be Johnson's trilogy because God knows when that's coming out.
Oh, what a interesting time. Overall, I think Disney's in an interesting position though because they can kind of sit back a little bit now, which is clearly what they're doing. They're gonna put out what we currently have, and then the next step is obviously here's our slates for whatever. They'll probably release like 2 years at the time. That's my guess.
Yeah.
They'll announce, their Deadpool, their Fantastic Four, maybe even X-Men at that time, and they're like, well, here's your next 2 to 3 years. We'll see you in 2 years, which seems to be a good pattern if you just really think about it. So.
It lets you build up enough stuff to announce or something.
Right, so you don't have to do another 5-year slate that's inevitably changing because, I mean, they did it before Age of Ultron, and that changed a pretty decent amount, so it's...
Yeah, they took a movie out, they put a couple of movies in, they swapped titles around multiple times. The release dates for that original Phase 3 is not what we got.
Oh, yeah. No, that changed, so...
It's really not what we got.
Quite the shake-up.
I tell a lie, did they announce Captain Marvel with that one? They didn't, though.
I don't remember. I don't think so. Huh.
It's been so long. It's, 7 years ago at this point? I can't remember.
It's been too long. Yeah. No, I think Captain Marvel was there between movies, along with Inhumans, between the Avengers films, I think.
Possibly, yeah. So all I know is that Ant-Man 3 wasn't there, neither was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Or neither were the 2 Spider-Man movies in Phase 3. So,
right.
Hey.
Oh.
We went from 11 movies to 14, so.
Yeah. What a time.